person in yellow coat is thrilled to get a gift of Mao's little red book in China. 75 million dead civilians.
No way!
It's a small one.
And it's the first version.
It's the first. Wait.
Yeah.
Really?
Is that a Bible?
No, that's a little red book.
It is basically.
The little red book?
The little red book.
It's the red Bible is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Some may say more important than the Bible. Some may.
Especially over here.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Especially over here.
That's crazy.
Wow. The red book. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what it's about. I have no idea.
China is just another country, just like any other country. There's good, there's bad, there's criticisms that you can make, which I do. And also, there's a lot of good. The people are great. The food is amazing. The culture is amazing. And I am very fortunate. I'm very fortunate to be able to actually experience it firsthand, right? Hassan Piker slowly becoming the new Jackson Hinkle, doing Chinese propaganda for a living. Insane.
Oh.
Yeah, it's stuff like this. It's stuff like this that I find to be so strange because
why would you think this is strange? Why would you be confused by this? I mean, isn't it obvious the reason why people are criticizing it? Didn't iShowSpeed do the same thing? But I don't like Hassan, but why is everybody upset this time? Because iShowSpeed doesn't spend 8 hours a day talking about how horrible America is for X, Y, and Z, and then go to a country, say how great it is, and the country does X, Y, and Z. That's the difference, is that Speed isn't a political commentator. Like, for example, like, I'll tell you right now, I would go to China. I would go to China for sure. I would go to China. And you know what? Any of that, oh yeah, well, they had put people in camps and everything. Well, I already wanted to go. You don't have to convince me to go anymore, right? Like, that's the way I see it. Okay? You won't? Maybe not, right? I have to make sure they're not going to put me in a camp because I've said negative things about China in the past. But anyway, you should. Yeah, sure. But either way, my opinion is that, like, obviously, you know, like, I don't really give a shit about that stuff, but I feel like people will criticize even me for doing that. But, like, if you're the kind of person that puts out their opinions on things for a living, and then you go to a country that is antithetical to a lot of those opinions, and then talk about how great it is, then you're going to have people that are upset about it.
like there is no comparison between China and like Israel, for example. You know what I mean? Like nobody gives me this much grief when I go to Japan.
China, Hassan defends China against anti-LGBTQ allegations.
Why China block gay dating apps? I don't think that's true. I think you saw that on Twitter. I don't know if that's true.
I think you just saw that on Twitter. Meanwhile, Twitter. It's all Twitter. Wait, what?
If you get your notes
China?
from Twitter,
Yeah.
which by the way,
You're on Twitter right now. I think he just realized it, by the way. I think he just realized, wait a minute, this sounds kind of dumb because I'm on Twitter right now.
like you'll see, we're about to go to Chengdu. What's really funny about this is like China's gay as hell. Like just watch the stream and you will see.
Well, like this is what I assume, and I've heard the same thing about other countries that, you know, where like homosexuality is illegal, where there are people that are like relatively open gay, but it's more or less an open secret. Where, like, it's very different than in the United States, where it's, like, openly seen, celebrated, and validated. Whereas over there, it might be, you know, I guess, like, passively tolerated, because they know that a lot of people are just like that, but they don't necessarily, you know, let anybody go and do that, right? Tolerance, not acceptance? Yeah, exactly, right?
Apple removes Chinese gay dating apps on government order. I'm gonna go ask people if it's, like, still available on Huawei. Because guess what? Not everything you read in news media is as it seems, is all I'm saying when it comes to stuff like this. I assume they might have done it for like data related reasons, privacy related reasons, as far as
Just stop. Just stop. Please, just stop. This is, you don't have to address this. Like, you don't have to. Listen, just because you went to China doesn't mean you have to justify everything that China's ever done. Like, you don't have to go out, you don't have to run PR for them. You don't have to say, oh, well, this is the reason why they actually did it, and it's a good thing. What if you could just be like, I'm not really sure, right? I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe, I have no idea. I'll talk about it more when I get home. Like that's what I would say. The thing is rage baiting. I think that here's the truth is that he does this thing, and this is what he always does, where he tries to be right. He tries to be on the right side of every single issue and be completely consistent about things and never be seen as wrong or hypocritical or something. So because of that, what he ends up doing is he creates these like weird like traps for himself where it's like, oh yeah, well what about this thing that's like obviously different than like what this other thing that you said is. It's like, well, that's, like, and it's like some long explanation. It doesn't really make sense, right? Like this. So yeah, they even blocked Korean dramas because of the way that Korean men act. So Korean men are just banned because they're gay in China. I'm sorry, but like that's so racist that might actually be true. And I hope it is, because that's so funny. There's no way that's true. There's no way, guys. I'm sorry. It would be really funny. They banned K-pop as well. Well, all right, I get that. I understand that. But yeah, Korean men wear makeup. Some of them do, yeah. And about fall, yeah. So that's the thing, is that because he never really goes and kind of like walks anything back and is like, oh yeah, well I don't really know, or like there's never a point where he doesn't want to be seen as a moral arbiter. And because of that, he positions himself always as being on the right side of everything. And whenever you position yourself as always being on the right side of everything, you create a lot of rules for yourself. But the problem is that Hasan also likes to do what he wants, because he has these rules. He believes in this to an extent, right? But not in like a very big way. And so obviously, you're going to run into dissonance there. He probably sees changing his mind as admitting fault as a sign of weakness. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's it. So a lot of people are pushing him on this. Haven't they famously just been arresting women for writing gay fiction? This was just a few months ago. China cracks down on women who write gay erotica. Man, how about that? Wow. China censoring Chinese women for feminism is still a dirty word in China. Guys. I already wanted to go. You don't have to keep convincing me. Yeah, I already wanted to go. Like, what is this?